Does the milling not going to matter? Probably not.
He's Noise. Noise can always win. Noise is there's no such thing as
like
there's no such thing as a bye against
like mid seasons is on for the entire game.
That's true.
He could mill all his scorches, I guess. That's the plan.
Well, outside of just a cone type.
It's very close.
I don't think I agree. It's probably 70-30.
I've tested this matchup pretty extensively, and I've never seen the Hawks win ever.
Wow.
Even with I've had worse than Noise that. Without it, it's not close at all. And look at this ice. Wraparound, Gutenberg, Data Raven, pop-up window. None of the ice is any good for Noise. It's all terribly annoying to run into. He's got News Team in his opening hand. That's actually pretty good. You want to get greedy with it, you have 1 24/7.
Well, Dan, if you said the only relevant card is Imp, he's got 2.
In his hand?
Yeah. He's got 2 in Pawn Shop. Right.
Yeah, as good of a start as you get. Warpstoned is probably going to keep this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does. Alright, and we're off to the races.
Let's do it.
Hello and good luck. Click 1 traffic accident. That's a card. He's going to put Wraparound on HQ, Gutenberg on R&D, take your credit, maybe install this News Team.
Just for good giggles?
Well, the nice thing about installing the News Team is if you do that, then you can just like install over it, and then when they check archives, they hit it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good play.
And a lot of the time, if they have the Imp, they're going to run it. Alright, let's resurrect Wraparound. This is actually fine. You actually might just purge this.
Login rejected.
If it has 2 counters on it, you absolutely purge it.
Yeah, I think so.
I think when you're playing a kill deck against Noise, you always purge it. Or you might purge it if it had 1 counter.
Alright, so here's 1 tag. We're halfway to tags.
I will laugh if he touches a quantum predictor model.
Oh my god, if he touches a quantum predictor model here.
Oh,
man. No Astra. Alright, so it's a hedge fund and he melts it. Warpstone, thinking about removing this tag or not?
I should think so.
Right.
So are you still purging now? Probably not, right?
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's 20 counter. So
You don't need to do it.
Like, the wraparound keeps you pretty safe.
Warpstone's on 4 cards. I think I play this for 3. Draw a card first. Maybe play Jackson, draw 2, then sweep, depending on the game. Kookoobah is taking way too many credits this game.
Well, last game he was taking 2 credits and Resident Data Ravens.
Right.
I think he watched the stream and realized he needs money.
He still won.
He still won, yeah.
That's all that matters, right? It doesn't matter. 1.
Great.
I think this deck is a luck house.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very consistent.
I don't think it's that consistent over a large sample.
It's sort of like CI. Like it consistently is pretty good, and sometimes it just wrecks you.
Everyone should play Andromeda at Worlds.
Again?
Yeah, everybody. It's the best deck.
Alright, so Warpstone goes with Data Sucker, Aesop's Pawn Shop. Does not make a run. Alright, trying to find that breaking news here. Breaking news would be the money shot. I think installing and drawing 2 with Jackson Howard is a pretty good play.
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true, not what you want to see, really.
No.
I think I'm definitely drawing 2 with Jackson. Draw nice, you can ice it. Yep. That's going to be the first. Let's see how many contributions we can pull. There's a breaking news.
There you go.
Alright, I think I put this wraparound on HQ here. Alright.
No.
The thing is, like, the only reasonable way to get through these wraparounds is David. So if you put a second wraparound on HQ...
Does he have Corroder in his deck?
I'm sure he doesn't.
Plenty of noises, play 1 Corroder. What do you know? You've never even played Noise.
He's got Mimic no Correct as a standard these days. I played Noise plenty of times. I won a store championship with Noise.
Look at Jesse looking at you.
Jesse's skeptical.
One time I won a Store Championship with Dead Codes.
Jeez.
That's Faust.
What a guy. What a guy we got over here. Runs that Jackson Hour.
Cries a little bit inside.
Login rejected.
Warpstone's critical error this game was picking the wrong side.
I told you should have picked Court, man.
I know, you definitely should have picked. Alright, so that's going to show them up there. There's no draw engine online, so finding David is crapshoot. Runs archives. It's just a bunch of nuisance. Right? Scores sure 24/7. Yep, you can let them see those. Them don't matter. So the hardest thing I think for the hard score deck this game is going to be scoring the second agenda. It's not going to be very hard, but it's probably the hardest thing. Alright, just got easier.
A lot easier.
A lot easier.
A lot easier.
Wow.
Alright, so now, Scorcher good eventually.
But honestly, any agenda that wasn't expensive would work. So,
No, he's in.
no, he perjured. He's got another in his hand though.
He also
He doesn't
has
know
the
that.
He also has the apparatus back. He could just like toss the Jackson and put it in there. Then Noise will have a hard time finding enough time to install David and the thing run the other thing. I don't know what Warpstone was thinking playing against this deck. Another problem. That's a card that doesn't do anything. It's $2 mill one card.
You don't want to do that.
Tell me all my life, Jesse. You gotta go.
It's gonna take the tag.
Warpstone is recognizing the serious.
Quantum, wow.
Man.
He doesn't even need to. Oh god, doesn't even need to score the breaking news now.
That's so rough.
Hey, remember back in the day when you could play tag me?
You can't hit that, right?
No, because imp is conditional.
Yeah, yeah.
Is after when accessed.
Yeah,
Imp says-
the choose whether to trash happens after the access trigger.
Yeah, because imp is a conditional trigger. So it's
Otherwise,
after
I think,
when
like,
accessed.
when access traps wouldn't work if you trash them.
Stone
Well,
Cross is bypassing.
Yeah.
He's asking.
And that was just absolutely brutal.
Yeah, that was absolutely brutal. This is good. Pass the chili. I don't. Is that really true, Dean? Don't critic notice if it's runner's turn? What?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when access triggers.
Because he gets the access trigger first. They trigger at the same time. It's just.
We just saw that last game.
Yeah.
But not
Yep.
for Imp. Imp is different.
Imp is
no,
different.
yeah,
Imp
but
is
for
a
fun.
conditional trigger. It's not a when access trigger, right? Imp is a conditional for trashing. And
Trashing happens after access. Whether you choose
Exactly.
to trash.
Yeah.
First you access, then you choose whether to trash. Alright, so Kookoobah can just draw a Scorch and close the game out right now. He doesn't do so. He gets an all-seeing eye.
Yeah, so Dan, if you're Warpstone right now, what the hell do you do?
Got you with Jackson, got you with Jackson, got you with Jackson.
No, Warpstone.
Warpstone.
If you're warpstone here,
Yeah,
Cry on your pillow.
Not the obvious one. The one that's like, what the fuck.
I think your only out is Imp
Okay, so if
into
you're warp,
HQ.
the only way to beat this deck is a imping.
He's got an Imp HQ. His only hope is to find David and start Imping HQ, and they get very, very lucky on access.
The problem is that Noise used to have a good matchup against Butcher Shop, but 24/7 news cycle completely changed the game.
Yeah.
Because Noise's old game plan used to be imp all the agendas, and you could just either mill them out or steal them later.
Right. This deck only needs to score 2 agendas in the win.
Exactly.
It doesn't need to win a trace either. So imping all the agendas is difficult because
I mean, you basically have to get your econ engine running and then start installing agendas and hope. I mean, start installing viruses and hope you mill the right stuff.
yeah. All right, so he does draw 2. There's a sweep sweep. That's questionable. And you draw 2 more.
I mean, the good news is kookoobah is having a hell of a time drawing green cards.
How many got milled? Just one scorched, right?
Yeah, one
Yeah,
Scorch
one
got
scorch
milled.
milled.
Wow! Wow! What is this?
Oh, that's
What
the way
is
you could
this?
possibly win.
Yeah, this is the way you win, right?
Yeah. Just pray hard to
Oh
RNG
my
Jesus.
god.
All right, so what you do here is you discard all the 1-pointers, you keep the Astros in your hand, I think.
Oh, discard news team. Don't discard.
You discard a double Astro. Okay, so what he's gonna do is he's gonna shuffle in Astro Scorcher with Jackson Howard. That's fine too. That's probably better actually.
I don't think it's better because if he runs archives, he's only getting one agenda, and then what's Noise doing with the rest of his turn?
Yeah, the nice thing about keeping Jackson Howard on the table is it doubles your draw speed. On the other hand, shuffling in your Scorcher with plus 50% your Scorcher speed too. And this protects your agendas.
Shuffling the Scorcher, it's good. I'd rather keep Jackson at the draw for a couple more turns.
I mean, after drawing like that, you get the Scorcher back in. I think that pushes it over the top. It's close though. Alright, so he pawns it. That's, I think, a mistake. Now he's going to draw for David, like the other HQ. The other thing you can start thinking about doing is floating tags.
Well, Jason's out doing that too.
Really?
Your Noise is very desperate. I'm putting him at like 1. Right? How do you win? He doesn't have Ivan Voice, he doesn't have fast speed. He's got to get David and money to get in.
It's never impossible, Dan.
It's not impossible.
Just Noise doesn't have his
highly
engine
unlikely.
going. He doesn't have his engine going, he doesn't have like much of anything, so for him to get going and pressure the corp, it's very difficult right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to draw and find pieces that'll help him. Like he hasn't found cash, he hasn't found just something.
Cash isn't good. It's like it's only David and him, I think. The clone chip. Alright, click 1 run archives. This is gonna trigger the shuffle. Did kookoobah discard the news team? He did.
He did. He discarded too good to be true also.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, too good to be true and 2 Astros.
Alright, so you still shuffle in, I guess, Astro Scorch here.
Yeah, still do those two. Oh, 3.
We'll see if he decides to shuffle in the agenda rather than the Scorched Earth here.
He can't be that insane.
I think you want to give him this tag.
Yeah, there you go.
So he's going to see TGBT, and he's going to see News Team. And I think at that point you might just float all the tags, honestly. It's like, how do you win? You gotta mill cards. You gotta mill cards.
At 0 points. At 0
I mean,
I think taking it as -1 maybe makes sense. Keeping 1 tag is maybe irrelevant. He has to have 2 Scorches. Trav Jackson doesn't work.
See, the thing is like he has the imp in his hand, so if you float tags, you can start imping through Data Raven, and you can, or through Gutenberg, and potentially you can just trash a bunch of
Yeah,
Scorchers.
that's true.
the problem with floating tags too, though, is he loses his pawn shop. So it's like, he's super poor.
Yeah, that's definitely true. No,
And just have no
I
engine.
can't discount that. I agree that that's the case, but I mean, this way it just seems.
Yeah, not great.
So he still has to click for a credit. Warpstone. There's the Scorched Earth. See you later, alligator.
Oh, good night, sweet prince.
PQ.
Check the math. Double check the math.
Warpstone's only on 4.
No, you can do it. The math is only 3 credits. That's all it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but the real math is you got to think: is he playing iPad Wars?
Yeah.
Does he have one in his hand?
24 news cycle costing 0 is interesting decision.
He kept the 2 breaking news in case his opponent was playing iPad Wars,
Right.
so that he could score them both and do this again later.
I mean, if you're afraid of that, what you can do is you can actually just score breaking news here. That would give you another agenda, which would help you play 24/7 news cycle a second time. You're actually in a position where doing something like that might make sense.
I honestly think you just test it out.
Is if he forfeits and then plays the traffic accident and he hits an iPad Wars, he can just continue along his way. He's still got the other breaking news scored.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, and he's
That's his game.
Vroom vroom, PQ, traffic accident, you're dead. That's
On
a
the drive.
That's an M.
GG.
Runner lives matter.
I never thought I'd love a throwback this much, but I really like this deck. So kookoobah moves on to the finals with Renegade.